Hey there, welcome to Fluency Goals. I'm Mandeep. I know it has been a while since I posted on my channel. Things haven't been going the way I wanted them to go, the way I had planned them to be. But don't worry, today I bring to you a very fun quiz that will not only test your idiom IQ, but it is also a very interesting and fun way to learn new idioms that will improve your expressions, your natural expression in spoken English. Will not only learn the usage of these idioms, their meaning, but also how to use them in our natural conversations. So, are you ready to turn your English from good to wow? So, let's begin. Let's take the first question here. Say your team worked hard, but it still lost the championship. Which expression will best describe the situation? Let's take it with a quiz question. Losing my job after years of loyalty was. Now, I have given a picture also that associates somewhere with this expression, the words that are used in this expression. Can you still make a guess? So, what is this picture? This is a pill. No. Alright, the answer to this question is a bitter pill to swallow. So, losing my job after years of loyalty was a bitter pill to swallow. So here a bitter pill becomes a difficult or hard truth, an unpleasant situation, a hard truth that you do not want to accept, but still you have to swallow it. That means still you cannot overlook it. You have to accept that fact, even though it is hard, it is bitter. Let's take some examples. Losing the promotion to a less experienced colleague was a bitter pill to swallow. Failing the driving test for the third time was a bitter pill to swallow for Nina. So, she had to accept this hard truth that she is not going to get her driving license because she has been failing it. Alright, let's look at the second question. Here is the question. He praised her teamwork and mentioned her leadership skills. Now, the corresponding picture to this is veins, isn't it? Now, can you think of any expression using vein? The correct answer is in the same vein. In the same vein means in the same manner. So, in the same manner, in the same style, in the same context. He praised her teamwork and in the same vein mentioned her leadership skills. That means he praised her teamwork. So, that means in the same style, in the same manner, he also praised her leadership skills. Let's take some sentences. The movie was humorous. In the same vein, the sequel kept the light-hearted tone. She spoke about the importance of teamwork and in the same vein mentioned about communication skills. Moving on to the third question. Now let me give you a situation here. A young artist is to become internationally famous. So he's just about to become internationally famous, not yet there. So which expression is going to describe this best? Now look at this sentence over here and try to fit in. She was on the dash of becoming famous. The answer is on the cusp of. She was on the cusp of becoming famous. She was on the cusp of becoming famous. So when you are on the cusp of something, you are just at the threshold of something, just about there, but not yet there. So you are at the point when a change is going to happen. It hasn't happened yet, but it is not far even. So you are on the verge of significant change. Let's take some more sentences. The company is on the cusp of launching a revolutionary product. She was on the cusp of a breakthrough in her scientific research. Let's move on to the fourth one. During a meeting, someone argues just against your idea to test its strength. So, what do you think they are doing? Which expression describes it best? Here's the sentence. I don't actually disagree. I'm just here to play dash. So, the answer to this is playing a devil's advocate. Playing a devil's advocate. So, when you play a devil's advocate, you are arguing on the opposite view, not because you believe in it, but just to test the strength of that view. So, there is an argument going on, and you take the opposite side and you start arguing in favor of the opposite view, but you don't actually believe in it. You just want to see how much that argument holds. So you are playing the devil's advocate there. I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but what if our plan fails? He often plays devil's advocate to ensure that the team's plans are well thought out. To ensure that the team's plans are well thought out. Sometimes you have to take the another perspective also in view, that the other way things are planned from the other perspective as well. Then you have to play the devil's advocate there. So give me another sentence for playing a devil's advocate. Can you think of any? Put it in the comment section. Alright, moving on to the next one. Number 5. Her comments about the grieving family were completely beyond the... Can you think of the expression? Now it's just one word left here. The correct answer is beyond the pale. Beyond the pale. So when something is completely unacceptable, it is out of bounds of appropriate behavior. So if somebody gives offensive comments about a grieving family in a sensitive situation, then those are completely unacceptable. So her comments about the grieving family were completely beyond the pale. His rude remarks about the host were beyond the pale. That means his remarks about the host were completely unacceptable. Cheating in the final exam is beyond the pale. Alright, moving on to the next one, number 6. Graduating from college was a dash in his life. Now you might be thinking something that completely changes the life. So any turning point in life. But here the expression is not the turning point. It is something to do with this picture here. Can you make a guess? It is a watershed moment. Watershed moment. So you must have already guessed the usage of this expression. So watershed moment is a critical point that marks a turning point in your life or in history. So a very significant, very critical moment that completely changes the things around. So graduating from his college was a watershed moment in his life. Winning the Nobel Prize was a watershed moment in her career. The fall of the Berlin Wall was a watershed moment in world politics. Alright, moving on to the 7th one. So when two people are already arguing and someone makes a sarcastic comment, and this comment makes things even worse. So what expression will go with this? Yelling at him when he was already upset just added... Look at the picture, try to make a guess. Just added fuel to the fire. Fuel to the fire. So when you add fuel to the fire, is the fire going to grow or is it going to extinguish? Definitely you are aggravating the situation. That means something that is going to worsen the situation, that is going to aggravate the things. So yelling at him when he was already upset just added fuel to the fire. That means it aggravated the situation even more. it worsened his anger. Criticizing his work in front of the whole team just added fuel to the fire. Their constant blame game is adding fuel to the fire in the relationship. Moving on to number 8. Being the youngest manager in the company it's impressive but also challenging. Alright, you look at the picture and try to think, what is the picture? It's a sword, right? So what can be the expression that something has positive and negative consequences? Something that is a double-edged sword. Now, a double-edged sword is something that has both positive as well as negative consequences, something that brings good with it as well as bad with it. So being the youngest manager at the company is a double-edged sword. It's impressive but also challenging. Social media is a double-edged sword. It connects people but also spreads misinformation. Being a perfectionist can be a double-edged sword. It leads to high quality work but causes stress. Moving on to number 9. I can't give you the exact numbers, but I'd say around 50 people attended. So when you say something without checking or thinking deeply, something that's just coming from here, what could be the expression? Something not mindfully you are saying, without any deep thinking. So that is off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. Off the top of my head, I think the train will take 2 or 3 hours to reach the city. I can't remember all the details off the top of my head, but I can check and get back to you. So that means you are not very sure. Whatever you say now is just going to be casual without any deep thinking, but you have to check to be thorough. Moving on to number 10. Bringing up the past mistakes will only open. Can you think of the expression that can be used here? Something sensitive. Some sensitive topic is discussed and it is going to create more problems than solve it. So you are opening something with this picture. I think this picture is of worms. Can you still guess it? Opening a can of worms. Opening a can of worms. When you open a can of worms, that means it's going to be problematic, right? So once the worms are out of the can, it's going to become a problem, a challenge to handle or tackle. Talking about politics, at a family dinner turned into a real can of worms. Reopening that old investigation might open a can of worms. So that was all about today's lesson. I hope that you scored well enough, and whatever you were not aware of, you learned the meaning, the usage of those expressions, and you are going to use them in your own sentences. So whatever expression you were not aware of earlier, don't forget to use it in your own sentence and put it in the comment section here. I would love to read your comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time with another lesson. Till then, happy learning.